Hey everybody, it's Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my home here in Santa Monica, California. As you can hear, there's a lot of background noise. They're doing construction on the roof next door and it's been going on for over a week. I literally been sitting and waiting to film this haul video for about 40 minutes and I have to leave in about an hour to teach my afternoon and night clients and group classes. I taught all morning, so just please bear with me. So in today's haul video, it won't be very long compared to my very big extravagant plant haul that I just posted up today. But these are 5 plants that I picked up in FallBrook, California, and that's like about 110 miles south of me on the way to San Diego. I am now going to San Diego twice a month for dance school and prepping myself to go back to Berkeley at the end of July for my week-long intensives for my dance school, which is where the mothership is in Berkeley. And if you guys remember, last summer I went there for the week-long intensive and I filmed content for my channel, so stay tuned. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and film content in the Bay Area. Out to San Diego twice a month, I'm able to film content in really cool places along the way. Yesterday I made a stop in FallBrook, California, and guys, it is so cool to be able to travel and do these videos for you guys. And I think as my collection grows, literally it grows by the day, by the week, and it's been like that for a while now, and I love all of my plants. It's so cool to see like my favorites and my collections grow. I will definitely do collective videos. So the sun is shining. As you can see, I'm wearing a bikini, which I'm really happy about because I'm a Hawaii girl and I'm so used to being in a bikini all year long because we don't have seasons in Hawaii. But with that being said, the ants literally, guys, were attacking my ripsalis. I don't know what is going on with this particular ripsalis that I brought home, but my whole Tiffany blue table was filled with ants and I had to get my ant spray and shoot down the whole table. Usually the ants don't come until the thick of summer, so that kind of stresses me out. I'll go ahead and I'll talk about this plant first. And guys, if you haven't watched the Come With Me for this particular nursery in FallBrook, go ahead and check out the upload that I did for yesterday's video. So much fun. I had so much fun going out there and it was really cool to talk to the owner and go through her different greenhouses and just her space. I believe it's like their backyard, and she's been into plants for 30 years, which was very cool and exciting to plant talk a little bit with her. But the only thing that I didn't like was that when I asked for specific IDs on this, she couldn't tell me. So even if she was propagating for 30 years, she couldn't tell me the exact species, the type of plants that I picked up from her. None of it was labeled either, so that was kind of a bummer. So if you guys know any of the IDs specifically for these plants, sound off down below. It'll be so helpful, and I will definitely go ahead and if I could dedicate either half an hour every night before I go to bed to just look up IDs on my plants. When it comes to like organization, I do everything by spreadsheet, so I have everything on a spreadsheet on where I go and what I do and for the channel. So when it comes to keeping my plant collection like kind of like in a database, I like to have it on a spreadsheet. So if you guys are able to help me ID these plants, that'll be awesome, and maybe I can go ahead and dedicate half an hour or 20 minutes every night to just specifically look up each and every plant in my collection. That is a goal of mine. Sound off down below, how do you guys organize your plants when it comes to identifying them? That'd be really cool to know in the comments. So the first plant I want to talk about, which is attracting ants for some reason, my beautiful ripsalis. So I've never seen a ripsalis this full. There is a little trail happening here, and well, first off, I didn't see this plant when I was going through her space, but at the end, when I was paying for my plants, she's like, oh, well, if you like ripsalis, what about this one? And the funny thing is that I believe I have 2 of these. So with plants, I am a repeat offender, meaning I will buy the same plant twice or maybe 3 times. I think the most plants I have for one single plant type is my Hoya carnosa tricolor. I have 4 of them because I just love them, and I think that every single plant has a different characteristic and I just have to get it. With that being said, with this particular ripsalis, I think I have this plant in 2 different sizes, smaller. And when I do my collective video for my ripsalis collection, I don't know, sound off down below and let me know if they're the same plant. It's very hard to tell. This one obviously has been in the sun, so as you can see, there's different shades of red and hues of yellow. I am in love with this thing. I'm kind of thinking this will look super cool in a terracotta macrame hanger. With these type of trailing plants, once I plant them in to its planter, I am not going to touch it. I'm just going to let it trail and do its thing. So I was really excited that she actually pointed this one out to me because I didn't see it when I was walking around her property. So this was just like a last minute find, because I was telling her how much I love ripsalis, and then she ended up showing me this one. So let me know if you have a ripsalis as I talk over the construction next door. Do you have a ripsalis this big? All of my ripsalises currently, this one has the most trails on me. Because my other ripsalis that I have is growing upwards. So it's kind of weird. They all have different vibes, but I can't wait to plant this up. Guys, as you can see, I love trailing cactus, trailing succulents. I just love them all. Senecios, ripsalis. I think what I'm gonna do is definitely do like my favorite top 10 trailing plants in the cactus succulent family. I think that'd be a good one. So anyway, as the construction continues to go on, I don't know. I was thinking of like shooting this in my bathroom, but then it's so sunny outside, guys. I couldn't pass it up. Like literally, it's been raining pretty much from the beginning of the year till now. You guys know all of the stress and drama I've dealt with the rain. So no, I want to film outside. So just bear with me as next door creates background noise that is very distracting for this video. I apologize. As I was going through her greenhouse, there was the 2 inchers, the 4 inchers, and the 6 inchers, and there was a lot. And I actually found this plant in I think a 4 inch, and I was like really stuck on getting it. And then I went outside and I seen this, and I was like, Jewelyn, this is the same plant, I'm pretty sure, but the plant that was in the greenhouse had pink, hot pink stems. As you can see with this one, it's not really pink, but the succulent itself is hues of pink from the sun. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna get? A smaller one with pink stems, or am I gonna get a bigger one where it's like blushy pink throughout from the sun? I ended up getting this one. I can't wait to see it in probably a terracotta, and I am not going to touch this thing. This thing feels like it hasn't been watered for a long time, so I will definitely go ahead and give it a water. But you know, I was like, is this a senecio? Like, what is this? Can you please help me identify it? And she did not know. So if any of you guys know, she said this thing gives purple flowers. Sound off down below. I want to say it's some kind of senecio, but I am not sure. So take a good look at it, and if anybody can help me ID this, that would be so cool. Or I'm thinking, is it like a Delosperma? Is it in the Delosperma family? I'm thinking one or the other. Sound off down below. I can't wait to see this plant is up, and I just love the hues of pink. I'm like really excited about this one. This space is really big. I went through all of the greenhouses. I went through the sides of all of the greenhouses where the bigger pieces were, and then I went on the section where her house was, and I ended up finding this epiphyllum. Can you guys just, oh my goodness, I'm in love with this thing. I want to say there's 2 different types of plants in here. As you can see, there's this guy right here, which is the same plant that Catherine gave me. And there were a handful of them to choose from, but I ended up getting this one because it was more upright. And then there was like this extra plant here, like a stowaway growing here. So I ended up getting this. There is little fine pricklies on it, but guys, it's another epiphyllum. I don't know the ID on this. She didn't know either. So if any of you guys can help me out, let me know. I swear my epiphyllum collection is looking good. This thing is so cool, so rad. I can't wait to plant this up. I want to say like half of the plants that she had in her retail space weren't really doing that good. So, and a lot of them weren't rooted. So with these type of plant retail spaces, if they're propagating their plants themselves, pull on it, because you never know. A handful of the plants I was interested in didn't have roots. And if I'm going to purchase a plant from a retail space, ideally I would like to get it rooted, unless I know I really want that plant and I'm willing to be patient and root it up myself. But I want to say this thing has roots. So this is on the heavy side. I'd be kind of interested to see how I plant this up. I'm definitely going to have to be very careful, because if you look really good, there is little spines all over this thing. And it was very scary to transport this back to my house. But I want to definitely be careful with this. And once I plant this up in a terracotta, I will not touch it. But sound off down below if you guys are able to ID this one. This one is super cool. I'll give it one little spin here. And I'm kind of interested to see if it's gonna give me a bloom. I also like to know with these epiphyllums, like how old are they? Because I'd be interested to know exactly, is it like over 10 years old, a couple years old? It'd be fun to know. But I think what I'm gonna do is do an epiphyllum collection video for Jewelyn's collective, and I will try to work my hardest to find the IDs on them, but a lot of them kind of look the same with slightly different variations in their leaf patterns, and then you have to just wait to see what color the bloom is, and then maybe I'll be able to really ID them. But I've just been getting into epiphyllums recently, so it's a new thing for me, but I do have a big collection. So I was really excited when I got this one, guys. This was like, I don't know, all of the plants I got in this haul, I love them so much. They're really cool. So another cool find that I got at this nursery, guys, which I'm really excited because I've been eyeing out this plant. I've seen it in Lemon Grove at that nursery. I've also seen it at, I believe, I think I also seen it at one of the flea markets I went to, maybe Pasadena Rose Bowl. I finally got it, guys. Here is my Crescent Aeonium Sunburst Variegated. How stunning is this? But look at the stem. Like, how cool is this? Should maybe do a Crescent collective video. I'm getting so much things going on in my head as I pull each plant up to talk about. But take a look at the structure of this. Like, it's like a succulent tree. It is so cool. It kind of gives me like adenium vibes too, because of the structure of the plant. I love this thing. As you can see, I don't know what's going on here. Look at this root system growing from nowhere. I will love to have this. I would love to have this in a white planter, but terracotta will always do good for these type of plants. And it looks like it hasn't been watered in a long time. I do see, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, a little baby here. So that's fun, and it's definitely rooted up here. I see actually another one here, which is so cute. I don't know if the camera can pick it up right there. So this is a very cool plant. Again, I've been looking at this plant for a good minute, and the condition of the plant is not that bad. I don't know how old these plants are for this particular size, so if any of you guys are into these plants and have more knowledge on how old you think this plant is, sound off down below. But anytime I see a succulent type plant with a big trunk like this, I'm thinking they're definitely over 10 years old, especially at this size. How can you not fall in love with this thing? It's crescent, and it has that Aeonium flower vibe to it, and it's pink, green, and yellow. So pretty. I just got a call from the movers. I cannot believe it. The first and second love seat, half of the pieces showed up. I had to send them back twice. Same thing. And then I ordered a whole new couch, and then it was defective. It was sitting too upright, and the metal brackets weren't matching up. They were supposed to pick it up 2 days ago. They totally missed on that. I don't know what happened. They flopped on it, and now they're about to pick it up in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap up the video with the last plant. There's so much going on. Construction next door, my couch being picked up. I'm gonna have to order a 4th couch, which will probably be in a couple of days because I have to wait for them to process this and wait 3 to 5 business days so I can get my credit back from that purchase and buy a whole new couch. Please pray for me. On that note, before these movers come and take this big 75-inch long couch out of my studio, I'm gonna talk about the last plant. So this thing is covered with ants, and I don't know why. I'm gonna spray the whole plant, so I want to be very careful. I want to say this is a Ripsalis, and it kind of gives me the pencil cactus vibe. Sound off down below. What do you guys think about this thing? Like, look at how cool this is. The pencil cactus has been definitely on my wish list for a while. But this is a very fun Ripsalis that I do not have. This was the only one that I seen in this retail space, as I have ants crawl all over me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't want to hold this thing up too long, but sound off down below. What exactly is this? I want to say it's a Ripsalis pencil cactus. I love this plant so much, and again, this was like probably one of my favorite things that I picked up in today's haul because this has been on my wish list for a while. With Ripsalises, as you can see, I got 2 in today's haul. And also, let me know, why do you think the ants are attracted to this plant? I'm going to spray the whole thing down with my ant spray, which is non-toxic, and it doesn't hurt the plant or is toxic to animals. So this thing is going to get sprayed down, and I'm gonna have to probably pull it out of the planter and get all of the soil out. I don't know what's making the ants attracted to it, but What do you guys think about this particular plant? Isn't it so cool? Look at the cool trails too. Love it so much. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. There's so much going on. Next door, the construction is going on. The movers is about to come to take my couch, so I won't do a plant friend shout out today. And I do have to leave the house in half an hour to teach my last 3 sessions of the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sound out down below, what was your favorite plant in today's haul? Do you have any of them? What do you think about the conditions of the plants? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Where? I do not know, because it's my 1 day off tomorrow. I have 1 day off a month. It's tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to do a day trip somewhere far. I'm thinking about 100 miles or so away from Santa Monica to a whole new city to do probably another come with me or 2, and also eat my way through another city for my vlog channel, Travel with Jewelyn. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my vlog channel, Miss Jewelyn, I have my Egypt content going up. I was in Egypt for a good minute, so right now my Egypt vlogs are going up. Slowly but surely, I'll get to the content that I've been filming now for the channel, both on the vlog channel and this channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, you can find more on my blog at ilojewelyn.blogspot.com. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Hit the bell and subscribe button to be notified on my daily uploads. Until next time, aloha from sunny Santa Monica, California. Bye guys!